Welcome to Swift River Pecans. Our award-winning pecans are grown in orchards and native pecan bottoms all along the banks of the San Marcos River in central Texas. As you well know, pecans grow on trees and they're ready to harvest when they start falling out of their green husks. This usually happens around the first frost of the year. A lot of the pecans fall out on their own. We always give the trees a little help with the shaker. We back the shaker up and gently clamp down as to not hurt the bark of the tree. And then we shake the nuts out of them. We do this to every tree in the orchard. Sometimes that's several hundred trees. There are lots of different types of pecans like Desirables, Pawnee, Sioux, Nakono, Oconee, Caddo, and our native pecans. We keep each tree separate and labeled so we can sell them by their individual varieties. We also harvest a huge range of native pecans, and for that, we need a bigger piece of machinery. We call this monster Big Shaky. Big Shaky has a much larger hydraulic arm that it clamps onto the tree with. It also shakes the tree much more vigorously. Now you can see why we call it Big Shaky. Because it shakes all the nuts out of the tree, and then some. And hold on, because it's a bumpy ride. And just like the premium pecans, we have to shake every tree in the orchard. Once all the pecans are laying on the ground, in come the harvesters. The harvesters work like a big sweeper, sweeping everything up off the ground. The pecans stay in the machine, and the junk and the trash blow out the back end. The harvesters work in big circles around each tree. They work from the outside in as to not crush the pecans that are on the ground. And then, when the hopper on the harvester is full, well, it's time to dump. The harvester dumps into a machine that uses a big fan that separates the pecans from the sticks and the old pecans that it picks up along the way. The pecans go through one more separation phase where we hand pick out all the imperfections. They're separated and put into 50-pound bags. You can have them like this, or they move on to the next phase where we shell them for you. First, we put the pecans in a sterilizing bath solution. This sterilizes the pecans so we can put them through our nut cracking machinery. After they soak for a while, we lay them out in baskets so they can air dry before we put them into the machinery. This machine will crack each nut, removing it from its hard outer shell, revealing its sweet, tender inner goodness. It then goes through a few more separating devices and down a chute and onto the vibrating tables. This device will help separate the pecans from the unwanted particles. All the good pecans go through one more final inspection before they're bagged and ready for your enjoyment. So come by and see us and try our award-winning pecans. We're located on Texas Highway 80 out in Fentress, Texas, just east of Texas 130. Or you can visit us online at SwiftRiverPecans.com.